on the horizon. A growing faction of members of parliament has rallied in support of the youthful demonstrators, voicing concerns over critical issues such as soaring cost of living, rampant unemployment, and the urgent need for public service reforms. As frustrations mount among the youth, who feel increasingly disconnected from their leaders, the government faces mounting pressure to address these grievances. With no international attention focused on the unfolding situation, the stage is set for a significant confrontation between the government and its citizens, raising questions about the future of governance in Kenya. Susan Nganga with the full report.
The political landscape in Kenya has been turbulent in recent weeks, with a section of members of parliament throwing their support behind the planned anti-government protest that is scheduled for next week. These lawmakers argued that the government has failed to address critical issues raised by youthful protesters, such as the high cost of living, unemployment, and the need for reforms in public service.
I want to say that should you fail to deliver to Kenyans, there's only one person that I know that will be easily defeated in 2027. Defeating you, Mr. Ruto, in 2027 will be easier than reciting vowels. Any living thing that is capable of locomoting or moving from one place to the other will defeat you in 2027. Even if you take a goat and dress the goat and put it on the ballot, will defeat you in 2027.
It cannot be that a country that is governed by the rule of law, over 61 people dead, and only one case can be accounted for. Yet we have seen 2 foreigners missing somewhere in the boundaries between Kenya and Ethiopia. And we have seen the IG and the acting IG and the DCI personally go to that area to locate 2 foreigners who are apparently missing. But we cannot locate the 19 cases IPOA has registered as abducted cases. Does it mean that foreigners are more important than Kenyans?
Vitu serious zikitendeka Simuoni akienda huko. You can see where his heart is. Kujionesha ma-PR mingi. Briefcase projects ndiye anasema ame-launch. Lakini kitu yenye napeana impact kwa mwananchi wa Kenya aseme walai tuko na president na nusu hakuna.
The members of parliament have made it clear that they stand in solidarity with the youth, asserting that they will not be intimidated by accusation of inciting unrest or funding protest.
The young people of Kenya should now know that they have the support of members of parliament like ourselves here. We are no longer going to be intimidated, being accused of, oh, you are funding the Gen Zs, oh, you are inciting the Gen Zs, oh, you are the one who is telling the Gen Zs to do this, because the Gen Zs are people who are schooled.
Asking the government of the day, come out and tell us what measures are you putting in place to address the issue of unemployment. We are having like 1 million students who are going to clear form for this year. Every year we are having a very high turnover of Gen Zs. What measures have you put in place to address their issue?
That president is on his own. Even people who are getting there, that they are going to help, they know very well that that ship is sinking. And even if they are patriots, they will try to help him swim out. But it is a tall order.
However, the government has taken a firm stand against the protest, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs writing a letter to the Apostolic Nunciature in Nairobi, protesting remarks made by Archbishop Hubertus Van Megen in relation to the anti-government protest that rocked the country in the past 2 months. The ministry termed the Archbishop's statements as one-sided and inflammatory, particularly at a time when the country was experiencing a national crisis. The protests have gained international attention, with foreign countries advocating for the government to protect the rights of people engaging in peaceful demonstrations. Despite some government concessions, including the withdrawal of a controversial finance bill and cabinet reshuffles, protests have continued, reflecting deep-seated frustration over systematic corruption and economic mismanagement. Susan Nganga, GBS News.